western sky comes Sky King, brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner.
Reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.
Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies,
reach for Nabisco, Nabisco.
And now, Sky King.
Funny. It's old Dan Grable's burro. Just a little, Dan.
Over 40 years in the desert, and you're trying to tell me how a thirsty man should drink. I know what to do, Penny. Pour some water in here. Come on, pour it in. Pour some water in.
All private planes, miss. None of the owners are on the field.
But why can't you help me? All I wish to do is hire an airplane. Surely there's someone that can help.
Look, lady, I'd help you if I could. I just can't help you.
Pardon me, I couldn't help it over here. Maybe there's something I can do.
Oh, grazie, senor.
Stu, would you mind topping off those tanks for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
That is your plane, senor?
That's right.
Could I hire it?
Well, it's not a charter plane, miss. I'm a rancher. My name is King, Schuyler King.
And I am Carmelita Fernandez, Senor King.
How do you do?
I, too, am a rancher, just across the river in Mexico.
Oh.
I must hire a plane to look for some stock.
Well, I'd like to be of assistance, Miss Fernandez.
Carmelita, por favor.
All right, Carmelita. Right now, I have to go into town on business.
Well, perhaps I could drive you.
Well, thanks. That would be very nice. You said you were looking for some stock.
Yes, I have been losing many head. The river is low, so perhaps they wandered across.
Or maybe someone took them across? Is that what you think?
I thought if I could just look from the sky...
I know what it's like to lose stock. Maybe I can help at that. You can drop me here.
Senor King, if you could only help me find my stock.
I'll do what I can. Suppose you meet me back at the airport in about an hour.
Gracias, senor.
What are you doing, Penny? It ain't no use, Penny. Now you're just wasting your time. Now, I'm not getting up. Now, I don't...
Dr. West, it won't hurt you. He'll just look you over. Now, come on.
There ain't nothing wrong with me, and I don't want no doctor to tell me. Now, you come back in here. Now, drive me over to George Cannon. Come on.
Same as last time. You really found a beautiful vein, Dan.
Didn't I, though? She'd run about $1,000 to the ton, won't she? Well, what are you two standing there grinning for? Ain't you ever seen a rich man before? Come on, wait up, George. Give me my receipt.
Where'd you get this gold, Dan?
Tain't none of your dad's blame business. I told you I found the lost vein of the old prima donna mine. But where? I ain't saying.
You recorded your claim, didn't you, Dan?
No, he didn't.
Ah, so you've been checking up on me, eh? I'll bet every critter in Grover's been down to the county courthouse looking for this here claim. But they ain't gonna find it there. No, sirree.
If you didn't file on that claim, that means that anybody that finds it and records it will own it.
But they ain't gonna find it. 'Cause I ain't gonna record where it is and have every varmint within 1,000 miles elbowing me off the desert.
You're taking an awful chance, Dan.
First man records it owns it, like Scott says.
Dan, for your own good, think it over. Come on out to the ranch tonight.
Oh, so I'm a baby now, is that it? It gotta be protected.
Dan, maybe you can shake off anybody that follows you out in that desert. But somebody's going to catch up with you, either out there or here in town. And there are ways of making men talk. You follow me?
Sky's right, Dan. You better think it over.
You keep your big fat face out of this. Won't anybody ever let me make up my own mind?
Well, have you made up your mind?
Yeah, it's made up. I'll stay with you tonight.
Fine. As soon as you're finished here, Penny will drive you out to the ranch.
Aren't you coming too?
Oh, I got to get back to the airport. See you later.
Hey, what are you doing?
sorry to be a little late, Senor King, but I thought I should change my clothes.
We wouldn't have gone far anyway. Somebody wanted us to crash.
They did something to your airplane?
It's all right now. Come on, let's climb aboard. Penny took old Dan to see Dr. Westgate. He wouldn't go in. Oh, he's a tough old bird.
This Dan you mentioned, Senor, he just discovered gold?
That's right.
Do you know where his gold mine is?
I thought you were looking for lost cattle.
Oh, yes, Senor, that is right. From my ranch, they disappeared.
What is it? You see something?
Look, below over there. Do you see the tracks?
Tracks? What? Well, that's funny. It's right near my ranch. I don't remember seeing those tracks before.
Follow them, Senor King. Let us see where they go.
Hold it right there. All right, old-timer, turn around. Why, you miserable tin-horn thief, you! I ain't got nothing worth taking. In your head, Grandpa. Why, I got a good mind to shove that gun right down your throat. You don't scare me none, you no-good coyote, you. Now make one move and get a bullet right through you. Why, you
You better mind him, Dan.
Now, that's real sensible. Young lady, you get in the wagon. You follow along, not too close. Well, if you say so, Penny, all right.
Those tracks just stopped, right in the middle of nowhere.
But they must go somewhere, Senor King. Why can't we see them anymore?
Well, there's a lot of rock down there, Carmelita. That's why they don't show.
Could you land down there?
Possibly, but not right now.
Now that we've found the tracks, we must land. This is important.
It'll be dark soon. Besides, those tracks will still be there tomorrow morning. Right now, we're headed for the ranch. It won't take us 5 minutes to get there. Something's happened to Penny and Dan. I'm going to land.
Penny, are you all right?
Uh-huh.
Who did it?
A man. I don't know who he was.
Where's Dan?
He took him. Kidnapped him. Took him up the ravine.
Take care of her. Don't shoot, mister. Don't shoot. I've got a gun.
George Cannon.
What were you shooting at me with, a slingshot? I wasn't shooting at you, Sky. I didn't have the rifle, and somebody else had the rifle.
So you were following Dan, too, huh?
Well, what's wrong with that? It's a free desert, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. And whoever records that claim first owns it.
Well, I didn't do anything that most of the people in Grover wouldn't do.
The sheriff said we can't do anything until morning.
Yes, I know, Penny, but there's no telling what's happening to Dan.
It is a bad thing, Senor Sky. But to worry when you can do nothing, that is bad also.
I suppose you're right, Carmelita. How long you been ranching?
About 5 years. My father left the ranch to me.
Oh. Pretty tough job for a girl. I suppose you have help, though. Now, tell me, what kind of stock do you run on your ranch? Guernseys or Herefords?
Oh, Guernseys. Very good stock, no?
Oh, yes. Guernseys are great beef stock.
It was a wonderful dinner, Penny.
Thank you.
And now, if you'll excuse me, Senor Sky, I would like to get some rest. I'm very tired.
Certainly.
I'll show you to your room. Oh, Sky, let me do that.
Well, you helped me a lot, Penny. I like to help you.
She's not a rancher, Uncle Sky. She said Guernseys were good beef stock.
I know. That's why I asked her. Any rancher knows that Guernseys are dairy cattle. For milk, not meat.
Why is she lying to us? Do you suppose it has anything to do with...
Dan Grable and his gold mine? Could be, Penny.
Listen.
Something's fighting the horses.
Stay here, Penny. I'm going after her.
Tell me here, or shall we go back to the ranch?
I was going to those tracks we saw from the airplane.
Carmelita, you're not looking for stolen cattle. You're no rancher. You're after Dan Grable's gold mine. Come on, let's go.
No, Senor King, please. It is true, I do not have a ranch. But I did not know whom I could trust. That is why I did not tell you.
Well, you better tell me now, whatever your story is.
My father left me a mine, a gold mine. Not long ago, the man who works for me, his name is Murdoch, said the mine was running out of gold. But I did not believe him. He went to Tucson every week for supplies. Last week, I followed him.
And Murdoch didn't go to Tucson. He came to Grover instead. Is that it?
It is the truth, Senor King. You must believe me.
Well, there are ways of finding out. If your story is true, Murdoch could be the man that kidnapped Dan. But why? Well, since we can't do anything about it till morning, let's go back to the house. But you ride ahead of me.
Ah, liquid gold. There's nothing like a good drink of water. Try some?
Yeah, maybe I could get used to it. I prefer the kind of gold we've been getting. But Dan, you've got a real talent for acting. That Penny girl didn't have the slightest idea you came along willingly. I had to get you away from them before you let something slip accidentally.
Say, you got a talent too, Murdoch. Say, you got the nerve of a rattlesnake.
Hey, I ain't so sure I like that comparison. I'm making us rich, ain't I? We'll have to slow down a while. I throw Carmelita off the track.
Well, it'll take me a few days to get what we hid back there back into town. You can bring some more over in a couple of weeks. Airplanes, eh? There's lots of them around here. They got a regular airport over at Grover and fellas flying all over.
Shut up.
Say, what in that blazes are you getting so riled up about telling me to shut up? Them airplane fellas are always flying around here.
That guy's not just flying around. He's looking for something. Come on, let's get out of here.
That's where we lost the tracks yesterday, down there by those rocks.
Sky, you think you can get in there? It is not a very big open space.
Well, it's worth a try. I want to have a look around those rocks. Trim, Penny.
Yeah, that's your nosy friend, Sky King. Well, if he's looking for trouble, he sure came to the right place.
Now, hold on, Murdoch. Now, stealing gold is one thing, but I won't stand for murder.
Well, now that he's spotted us, we got to get rid of him.
Now, you don't have to kill him. We just hightail it out of here.
And leave that gold ore back there for him to find?
Are you crazy? Here, go. I don't...
Looks like Carmelita was right. Where's your partner?
Right behind you, mister. Drop that gun. You too, Dan. Now get over to that plane.
Okay, Sky.
So that's why you didn't record the claim. You don't have a mine.
Yes, you struck it rich with my gold.
I wish I could make you folks understand. I had a chance to be somebody. Somebody who struck it rich.
I understand perfectly, Dan. A chance to get rich the wrong way has tripped up a lot of people. I'm sorry you had to be one of them. Now it's up to the judge how soon you'll be able to go prospecting again. But the law leans over backward to be lenient. And with your friends going to bat for you, maybe they'll give you another chance to get rich the right way.
in again next week. Remember,
Reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end
means there's mighty good cookies inside,
my friend.